time that you walk by, you turn your head and try to hide your face from me. You try to pretend you didn't see me, standing here so patiently and with a grin. I'll go on my way, heading out to LA. I'm California bound. I always thought I knew you well, but never could I really tell just what you do. And I'm not sure if it was me or you or him or us or we, but this time we're really through. I'll go on my way, heading out to LA. I'm California bound. Goodbye, small town, I'll soon be leaving you. Hello, big town, I'll soon be seeing you. So long, woman, don't know what I really ever saw in you. I'm California bound. Goodbye, woman, don't know what I really ever even saw in you. I'm California bound. I'm getting out of here, packing my bags. Come on, dog, we got a long drive ahead of us. Hollywood, here I come. Goodbye.
If you look into my eyes, then you'd surely understand that this lonesome life I'm living is not at all what I had planned.
If you just give us one more chance before my world is torn apart, if you just look into my eyes, you'd see the love there in my heart.
Oh, I don't care what's right or wrong, and I don't care what others say.
Can we forget about the past
and build a love that's here to stay? We can take it day by day. If you just look into my eyes, you see the love there in my heart.
and the days turn into weeks, and the weeks just drag on by.
And I sit here all alone, and I wonder what went wrong. all I ask myself is why.
And there's no fun in what I do if you're not here to do it too. But everything would turn out right if I could hold you close tonight and you could look into my eyes. Oh, I don't care what's right or wrong, and I don't care what others say. Can we forget about the past? Build a love that's here to stay. We can take it day by day. If you just look into my eyes, you'd see the love there in my heart. If you just look into my eyes,
You have to realize
all the love there in my heart.
my heart.
If you just look into my eyes.
No, you won't see me anymore. Things won't be like they were before. But just because I've gone away, when you remember me, I'll stay. Inside your heart, and you will know that it was just my time to go.
Please don't be sad because I've gone. It's not the twilight, it's the dawn.
I'm in a place
That's far away,
where I can watch the angels pray. Never forget I loved you so.
It was just my time to go.
I left a world of pain and sin. I found a world of love within, where God loves all and Christ is King, where I can hear the angels sing. Never forget I loved you so.
But it was just my time to go. It was just my time to go. Well, sometimes in the night, when I can't sleep, I start to thinking about my baby girl so long ago.
with pigtails in her hair. And as these thoughts race through my mind, I just can't keep my heart from aching. I realize the time is almost here for me to let her go. Let me hug her one last time, then take her hand and walk beside her. Down the aisle we'll slowly stroll. I want everyone to know she's my baby girl. Then I'll give her hand to him, turn back and walk away without her. Should a tear fall from my eye, it's out of happiness I cry, a father-daughter lullaby. I've watched her grow up day by day. I've seen her change from child to woman. Gone now are those days when I could kiss her cheek and send her off to school. And though I've always known inside there'd be a day when I would lose her to some young man who'd come along and win her heart and take her for his wife. So let me hug her one last time, then take her hand and walk beside her. Down the aisle we'll slowly stroll. I want everyone to know she's my baby girl. And then I'll give her hand to him, turn back and walk away without her. Should a tear fall from my eye, it's out of happiness I cry, a father-daughter lullaby. If a tear falls from my eye, it's out of happiness I cry, a father-daughter lullaby. Have a great life, baby girl. Your daddy's gonna miss you.
I was singing in some honky-tonk when I was just 19, dreaming of the places and things I've never seen. I left my home in Indiana, headed out to where the lights are always shining, and those California nights called out my name with the intoxicating lure of wealth and fame. I was young, I was young. I headed out to Hollywood, spent a few years there. I lived a lot and learned of life, found I didn't care about the neon lights that lit the streets. That phony life was not for me. I packed my bags and headed home to find a place to call my own. And though I tried, I knew it'd never be, 'cause the music in my head still haunted me. I was young, oh, so young. Then I headed south to Nashville, found a room on Music Row. I had finally found where I was meant to be. I paid my dues in clubs on Broadway as I waited for that someday. But the years flew by and something changed in me. I was young, I was young, I felt so young. Lord, I was young. Now it's strange how fast the time goes by. One day you're born, the next you die, and in between you try and do your best. And you play the game and some will win, but most just end up looking in the window at the ones who played the best. You think you'll keep on keeping on, it makes no difference right or wrong. You know there's nothing else that you can do. You look around, there's no one there, all by yourself, it's just not fair. You gave so much, you used up all your youth. I was young, oh, I was young. Once I was so young, I was young.
If you raise your eyes up to the sky and the stars are shining bright, it must be clear. But if the lightning flashes in your eyes and the thunder rumbles in your ears, a storm is near. I don't care at all, just let it rain or storm, whatever it may do. Because with just a little bit of confidence, throw in a pinch or two of common sense, you can do most anything you want to do. I was told when I was just a boy that I could be most anything I want to be. If I worked hard and used my head, I could reach as far as I could see. It was up to me. Now I realize that every single word my parents said was true. It just takes a little bitty bit of confidence, mix in a pinch or two of common sense, and you can do most anything you want to do. One more thing you surely need, a land of opportunity where people walk both proud and free. This pillar of democracy, this haven for the truth, held up for all the world to view. And her colors fly today, red, white, and blue, where you can do most anything you want to do. Do most anything you want to do. I'm going to tell you a true story about a young woman I knew a long, long time ago. Sadly, she's not with us anymore. She opens her eyes and the room spins all around her, looks back on her life and all the things she's done wrong. She crawls out of bed, sees the money on the table. She's stoned, but she's still able to recall what he said. You're just a plaything, a few hours of fun fling, something to do before I go home. Everyone used her, they hurt and abused her. When she'd wake up, she was always alone. And she'd say to herself, how I wish I was home. She stumbles around as the morning sunlight blinds her. She turns to the mirror, runs a comb through her hair. She sees something glitter reflected in the mirror. On the pillow lies the broken chain and cross she wears. His words come back to haunt her. You're just a plaything, a few hours of fun fling, something to do before I get home. Everyone used her, they hurt and abused her. When she'd wake up, she was always alone. She'd say to herself, how I wish I was home. The sad thing is, she chose the path she's walking. She knew all along where it would lead, but she went down it anyway. She just couldn't help herself. The lifestyle had taken her over. It wasn't always like this. There was a time when she lived a normal life. She even had a boyfriend back in high school that loved her. But she got in with the wrong crowd, got into drugs, started staying out all hours of the night. She was out of control. She quit school within a few years. Well, this is her life now. Run down motels, fighting with her demons. Worst of all, she's alone. She was always alone.
one evening, tired as I could be, I barely made it to the couch before I fell asleep. It was lonely there without him, lying in my lap. I could almost hear him barking as I fell into my nap. My friend found Louis far from home, his time was running short. His owner died, no family cared, I was his last resort. She brought him to me, then she said, give him a chance, you'll see. The dog I thought I'd rescue there I found had rescued me. He had eyes that sparkled when he'd see me coming through the door. His tail would wag 100 times a minute, maybe more. As he'd run to me, he'd slip and slide upon that hardwood floor. One thing in this world that I can trust is the love that God gave animals for us. As the years went by, Louis grew frail, and I could tell his time was near. I could see the pain behind his eyes, his time was almost here. When he no longer had the strength to run and play and hide, inside my heart was breaking as I held him close and cried. Now Louis is gone where good dogs go, across that rainbow bridge. An old dog started out that night, but a puppy soon appeared. And there he'll play with other pets until that final day, when we'll be there to join them in God's eternal grace. Yes, we'll be there to join them across that rainbow bridge. I'm gonna miss you, Louis boy, but I'll see you again across that rainbow bridge. Little faces have big ears, little hearts can hurt for years. Big bright eyes hold back the tears. Little faces have big ears.
Like other lovers, we've all had our days. In anger, said some things we shouldn't say.
And who's that playing down the hall a ways? Words filling up their ears. What makes it worse? They only hear one side. They argue in the pain, the foolish pride. When we make up, it's usually late at night, when they are fast in bed. Little faces have big ears. Little hearts can hurt for years. Big bright eyes hold back the tears. Little faces have big ears.
Please, Daddy, don't be mad at Mama. Please, Mama, don't be mad at Daddy.
If you have little faces of your own, enjoy them while you can, while they're still home.
For much too soon you'll wake and find them gone, so soon they grow and go away. as you go through your day. Those little faces hear you while they play.
So just be sure with every word you say, they know the love you have for them.
Little faces have big ears. Little hearts can hurt for years. Big bright eyes hold back the tears. Little faces have big ears.
I love you, Mommy. I love you, Daddy.
I hear the cries of the ones who've lost their babies. Sometimes I think that maybe it was all a bad dream. And then I open my eyes, see the violence all around me, and I'm scared that death has found me. Oh, these things I have seen. Horror of war, all the wounded and the dying, the suffering and the crying for the ones who have fell. I turn my head, oh, I can't look any longer at the bloodshed and the hunger of this frightening new world. Gather your children around you, hold them tight and kiss them. No, don't ever let them stray. Janie, the devil's on your doorstep. Better hide your babies, else he'll steal them away. Oh, Janie, some think guns are the answer. They don't understand the question. It's not the guns that are to blame that send men off to war. It's just something in our psyche, some deep flaw that we were born with. It's as old as time itself, and now the wolf is at the door. I stand here in the darkness, feel the madness all around me. The devil surely found me. There's no place that I can hide. There's no safety in our schools, and there's no jingle in our pockets. And we think that we can stop this, but we're just playing a fool. Gather your children round you, before the devil's found you. It's too late to find religion. Just pray you'll be forgiven. What good's your gold and silver when there's nothing to deliver?
What will you do on that morning when you awaken? What will you do on that morning when you awaken? I'll wash my face in ice cold water. I'll eat my breakfast like I oughta. But will you read the morning headlines and find the sky has gone away? What will you do when you find the sun isn't shining? What will you do when you find that the sun isn't shining? I'll pray that I might be forgiven of all these sins I've so well hidden. And will you pray that you'll be taken to join the Lord up in the sky? The trumpets sound, the seals are broken. The dead in Christ shall be awoken. The final battle is in hand. When all bow down before the Lamb, what will you do on that morning when you awaken? What will you do on that morning when you awaken? What will you do on that morning when you
There's been too much drinking, not enough thinking, and too many miles apart. You couldn't understand what I was thinking, I couldn't read your heart. All those talks on the internet, words that I can't forget, I can't believe that now it's all through. There was too much drinking and not enough thinking and not enough time for you. Well, you came out of nowhere and it just doesn't seem fair that we could fall apart this way. Remember the trip that we took to the mountains? We both said that we wished we could stay. Now I'm racking my brain, think I'm going insane, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. There was too much drinking and not enough thinking and not enough time for you. There must be
hear the mob and the anger that surrounds me. Give us Barabbas, crucify this man. They beat and they curse me, place a crown of thorns upon me. It's foretold in the scriptures, but they don't understand. Father, forgive them, have pity on them, for they know not what they do. Please don't forsake me, take this cup from me, or grant me the strength to see this through. Father, look at your son. What have they done? I hang on this cross, two thieves here beside me. I watch the soldiers casting lots for my robe. They laugh and they mock me. Your father, he's forgot thee. Where are his angels now? Can't he spare even one? Father, forgive them, have mercy on them, for they know not what they do. Please don't forsake me, take this cup from me, or grant me the strength to see this through. Father, look at your son. What have they done? Father, behold your son. And all at once the sky began to darken, and a cold wind blew hard out of the east. Thunder roared across the land, and the earth shook as a reed in the wind. The soldiers cowered and fell to the ground, for they feared the things that were happening around them. A lone voice cried out from among them, saying, God, hide us from your wrath, for this truly was the Christ, your Son. What have we done? What have we done?